Look, we're live. We're live at 5. Is anyone here? Anyone?
Anyone?
Oh, there they are. Here they come. Here they come. Hey, Sadie, what's up? Nick, Allie, all of you. Happy Tuesday.
Hello.
Cracking open some Diet Coke, if you don't mind. Hi, everybody. Did everyone have a good day? You listen to any show tunes today, maybe?
Did you?
I listened this morning. I listened to American Psycho.
You listened to it?
Yeah, the London album, because I'm going to see it again tonight. And
You were prepping.
And I was, and it's like, you know, that music's actually like really good recorded. So anyway, so there's somebody, we have a special guest today. Who do we have today?
Ms. Alexandra Silber from
Fiddler on the Roof.
Yay!
She plays, I like to call her Hodel.
Do you?
I don't know, it's like Models.
Hoedown.
I just like Models. Remember Models?
She plays Seidel. Anyway, she plays Hoedown.
Oh my God, you're right. I get all those girls mixed up.
I don't know.
But I call Seidel Hodel too. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, she's here. She's here with her awesome hairdo, and she's running sound effects. She's gonna run sound effects for a while, and then she's gonna come on, and it's gonna be good. Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron's sick. I'm sorry, Aaron. Somebody was just listening to Fiddler today, as you do on Tuesdays.
As you do, yeah.
As you do.
Every day's a good day because
what?
this relates to news.
Nothing's like a day where you mess up someone's character name.
I was going to say Sheldon Harnick is getting a Tony.
Yes, that's related news. He's getting
I
a
just made a
lifetime
connection.
achievement, right?
Lifetime achievement.
Now, for the kids who may not realize this, he also wrote She Loves Me.
He did?
And by the way, I saw today's guest in She Loves Me. Did you know that?
No. What?
Did you know that? With
Yeah.
Santino Fontana at it was some park upstate. We'll talk about that later.
You really are very busy.
I am.
Seeing people all over the world.
I do.
If in New York State.
Oh, you know what, Caitlin? Thank you for asking. We're doing okay. We're okay
you.
today. I feel like
Wow.
there you go.
Oh, I like when you come down to my level.
I don't want to. I was like I was.
That's so rude.
Thank you so much, Sun Gold Halo. I love people's weird
I
names.
can't read that. I can't.
Rest in peace, Doris Roberts.
Yes.
Absolutely, we lost
She
her.
was
Actually,
one
she
of the last
done
of the Red Hot Lovers on Broadway.
Neil Simon.
Yeah.
We're both Neil Simon fans, right? Don't you like?
Yeah,
back
I mean
in the
that
day,
was our childhood.
Neil Simon was like the
He
thing.
ruled Broadway.
Somebody said I seem really chipper. I'm caffeinated and I messed up someone's character name, so I'm.
Yeah, and you'll
Anyway.
never live it down.
So Idina Menzel blew into town last night, and
She's been in town. Okay,
but you know she did an event. And then she
did.
got Broadway fans talking because.
Well, she's done a couple of things lately
What'd
for
she
her
say?
charity for a broader way.
Oh right.
But she also Caitlin was there. What was it? It was she talked with Mark.
Oh yeah, you were there.
You were there.
You were there.
Yeah.
Come over here. Tell us about it.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, Caitlin, you went and saw. It was part of the Tribeca Film Festival,
Yeah,
right?
it was. Yeah.
Idina did a thing with the Tribeca Film Festival.
Yeah, Tribeca started this.
Oh, I love how you're redoing your hair for
Yeah,
this.
I want to redo my hair too.
back in the thing.
Oh,
But,
Alexandra's
Yeah,
dragging.
so I feel like I should be like in between you two. I don't know
Do
how
whatever
to
you
frame
want.
this.
Okay.
Just get to it.
So
Let me guess. She talked about Frozen.
she talked about Frozen.
She talked about Glee.
Yeah, she briefly talked
She
about
made a
Glee.
Let It Go joke,
Accidentally.
and she was out.
Well, and she also talked about this show called Wicked and the show called Rent.
Oh, right.
yeah,
And
yeah.
let me guess. She said she's too old to play off of on the movie.
Done. What?
It was a shocking interview.
She said unless Mark Blatt would be using like a lot of CGI,
I'm
would only be interested in.
I'm rooting for an animated Wicked movie.
That'd be good, right? I know. Remember
Use
that?
the original cast.
Remember that fan did somebody did like a sample version.
That's
An animation student.
Unauthorized.
Yeah, an unauthorized. Yeah, it got pulled off the internet so
fast.
But while it was there, it was actually kind of incredible. I
Yeah.
was like, wow, that'd be a great movie.
And they could use the original cast, and you got to see her.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun, and she mentioned she was hoping to.
Did she mention us?
Not
Did she say hi?
personally. She said hi, but
Interesting.
she also
She was
mentioned
okay.
she's like hoping to release an album of new music in the fall.
Oh, that's right.
So that's
So
something
get
to
ready.
look forward
Get ready.
to, hopefully.
That sounds fun.
So yeah, that's my Idina beat for the day.
That was it. Okay, thank you so much
Oh my
for.
God, that's a new segment. Adina Beat.
Can we
Thank
talk
you,
about?
Alexandra.
Thank you so much.
They're
There
just
will be
waiting for
eventually a
Alexandra.
Wicked movie.
They
Yes,
want me to
but
get out of here so badly. Okay.
Michael Friedman. So Michael Friedman is the new head of the what's it called? Off Center,
Yes.
the series at Encores where they
And
do
Encores.
off-Broadway
Janine
musicals.
Tesori was the head.
Yeah. And Michael Friedman, for those of you who don't know, he wrote Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson and Loves Labor and Loss, and he's a super talented guy. And I was actually editing my Benjamin Walker interview today, so we were talking
It's all
about
connected.
Bloody Bloody Andrew
It's
Jackson.
all connected.
What else? Titus Burgess came by yesterday.
Titus Burgess.
Yeah.
Just Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. He's so
Unbreakable.
funny.
I watched 3 episodes of the new season. It's fun.
He talks about Pinot Noir. That's all you need to
Yeah,
know.
and
That's all you need
he
to
was
know.
adorable. He came by yesterday and he answered your questions, and that video is up on the site, so check it out. What else is happening?
Wait, did everyone see Lea Salonga and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend?
I
Did that
didn't.
happen?
I didn't watch it yet.
Oh my god. That's all I want to say. Go on.
Was it good?
Yes, of course it was good.
I haven't seen that show yet,
Yes,
even though I
ma'am.
love Santina Fontana. I have to catch up. Somebody just binge watched the whole season. Adam just
You
binged.
really can because it's juicy.
Jose Lana's back in. He's back on. What is he on the throne? King and I. He's back in the King and I
What are you
today.
talking about?
He's back.
Yes, he is back.
He's
Yes,
back. He was just here last week, and now he's back.
Yes.
Oh yes, you're right.
Oh,
The OCC nominations came out. So there's this award called the Outer Critics Circle Award, right? It's the first award every season, right? That starts it up.
Sure.
And let me just tell you, people, the Outer Critics Awards are wacky.
They're a little banana pancake.
And I'm not even going to analyze it, but like
You
it's.
understand.
Let me just say, it's never sort of the. It's not like
It's the wild card.
it's
the
a wild card award, so it's kind of you never know what's going to get.
Now, someone said Hamilton with nothing. Hamilton, were they eligible?
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
So this is.
So
that's
all the
why.
awards are going to be a little wonky
It
this year
wasn't a
too,
snub,
because Hamilton won't be up for the Drama Desk or the Outer Critics. So
Right.
that's great for people who aren't in Hamilton,
Yeah.
because everyone doesn't have to be up against
Absolutely.
Hamilton. But yeah, a lot of
So
things.
She Loves Me got a lot of love. American Psycho got
American
a lot of
Psycho,
love.
yeah.
And then there's a lot of.
And
stuff
somebody
that-
just said Fiddler did get nominated. Yes, Fiddler on the Roof.
Fiddler.
Is there any sound effect that goes with that? Is there any sound effect?
I mean, I
Right.
think that Al Silbs might get fired from that job. So.
Alexandra is going to be here every day. She's on staff from here on out. I love this.
Oh my god.
Okay, anyway, are we done?
I mean, I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, so a lot of things got nominated, but don't get hooked on nominations.
Don't get
Just-
hooked on nominations.
I don't know, just don't get obsessed.
Don't get obsessed with nominations.
I would like to
Is it the-
welcome our guest.
Oh.
And if you don't mind, before I bring her on, I want to read the first line of her Wikipedia page, because it's very impressive. Alexandra Michele Silber, I'll leave the birth date out, is an American actress, singer, playwright, and educator who has been described by the New York Times as, quote, glamorous and hyper-articulate. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexandra Silber.
What
with her
an
own.
intro!
Welcome. Welcome.
Can I?
How you doing? So good to see you.
I'm a little embarrassed by
Yeah,
that.
oh, I love it. Did you write it?
No.
Because I need one. So if you could write mine, I would love it.
Oh
That's
my-
great. That's some great copy.
Whoa, Nelly.
Look at you. Okay, first of all, can we talk about how gorgeous you always are? Look at everyone loves you. Look at this. Seal the love.
Hi, guys.
Seal the love.
Go Al. Hi.
I'm obsessed with your hair. Somebody said, "Girl, your hair."
Girl, your hair.
So when did this happen? So I remember when it
Okay.
happened.
All
and I
right. I'm
loved
gonna
it.
come clean. First of all, wait. Before we talk about hair and my hair. Oh, hi from Scotland. Hi,
Wow,
Scotland.
yeah.
Scotland's my jam. You know that. You know that.
I didn't.
He did
but
know
okay.
that. That's where I went to college.
Oh,
I went to college
oh.
in Scotland. So
Yeah, you're super.
The
all right,
Royal
that is-
Conservatoire
you know
of
what?
Scotland.
Interlochen Centre for the Arts and
Oh,
the
yes.
Royal Conservatoire
Toire of Scotland.
Conservatoire.
That's how they spell it because it's Europe.
You're super fancy. We're gonna get to that.
But hold on, before we talk
That's a
about
topic
my hair,
we're gonna get to.
Can we just is this the best hair in the business? Like, is it the best hair in the business?
Next to you, okay, the male, but I like yours because this is super like cool and edgy.
So this, thank you,
edgy.
Mary.
You're shaking
Jack.
up your whole image with
Oh
this.
my god, thanks. So I
Because you have a really fancy image, and you're kind of like, but I'm like kind of rock and roll too, people.
Oh my gosh, you're really sweet, and you can stay. You can hang out with me all the time. Two, so I'm gonna be really honest. You're not wrong. I did play Hodel in London,
Oh, that's why I got mixed up.
and I now
You did it in
play
the West End.
Seitel
Right, I'm
on
sorry.
the Broadway, which is like totally the hat trick.
Right.
If I played like Kava in high school, that would be the hat trick. Do you know what I mean? But I played Golden in high school.
That's crazy.
So,
That's
there are
ridiculous.
photos. Anyway.
Somebody said you're the best Maria in Westchester I've ever seen. You're a Grammy nominee for that.
I am.
A Grammy Award nominee, everybody.
Thanks.
That's so awesome.
It was a really exciting.
Cheyenne Jackson was your Tony.
He was, and
Yeah.
he's one of my best boos, and my tallest leading man, because I'm a tall girl.
Yeah.
So it was so nice for people to look up to Cheyenne, and Cheyenne is also so comically attractive.
Yeah.
That I joked with him. I was like, if I got to choose how I died, it would be like you strangling me but looking me directly in the eyes while you did it. Like just that. He's just that beautiful. I want you to be the last thing I see. But no, my hair. When I was in London, I used my own hair.
Olivia's coming to the show tomorrow.
Oh, hi, Olivia.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
I had to use my own hair, and it was a nightmare. And so don't tell anybody, but I'm telling the world now. I was like, they're gonna make me use my own hair because I had all that hair, right? I had actually looked like my wig. So I had what I called Operation Wig Me, and I walked into this like random salon and was like, cut it all off. And that was a bob. And then like throughout the course of the show, one of our amazing wiggies, Mary Check, was like, let's Tilda Swinton you. And then we did.
Oh, it's Tilda.
It's Tilda. Tilda.
Oh, I didn't even. That's so obvious now that I've seen that.
Right, and it's just like my fave.
I just realized we're kind of coordinated. I did not
Spring
know.
is here.
I did not know any of this.
Spring is here.
Somebody saw it on the 23rd. You were incredible,
Thank
Neil.
you. Thanks, Neil.
Are you having fun over at that big hit revival of
Wait,
Fiddler?
how did you find a cat as perfect as Tatiana? Someone knows my cat? Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I totally ignored your question, but I
You
just
can
got
do
so
whatever.
excited.
I don't care. Let's just talk.
My cat,
Tatiana
Angela Lansbury,
okay. Meg follows your cat on Instagram.
Has her on Instagram.
Okay.
Thank you, Meg.
Okay.
If you want to follow my cat on Instagram, her name, it's Tatiana Angela Lansbury with musical theater captions at I Feel Kitty.
Okay.
Enjoy that. When I did it,
I Feel Kitty. Caitlin has 4 cats.
Okay.
Wow. Competition.
How did I find a cat as perfect as her? She found me, is the answer.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Crazy cat lady, Nina said.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, you were in that She Loves Me, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a dream come true.
Yeah.
That was a dream
Was
come
it?
true. I can't believe that you saw that.
So here's what I know
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about you for a very long. You're one of these people who has. This is very true. What the New York Times said. You're very glamorous, and there's been a lot of energy around you for a long time. How did you get so fancy so fast, and why has everyone been talking about your voice and what you do? I mean, you're very talented.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad you're like in a big Broadway hit now.
So sweet. I don't really know is the answer because I just want everyone out there to know this reality that like when you're like living your life, you still see yourself as like watching Netflix next to your cat. Like, you don't ever feel particularly fancy. And so I was just, like, doing my thing.
Right.
So I don't know. To get, like, serious for a second, I guess I trained in Scotland, actually, in just classical acting, no singing.
Wow.
But I always sort of sang for myself, and I had done musicals in high school. I went to, speaking of Benjamin Walker, I went to high school with a bunch of people in this Broadway season. So Michael Arden was in my class. Ben Walker was in the class ahead of me, and we all did theater together. But there was like a Merrily We Roll Along that was pretty epic.
Wait,
right?
Shut up. That's like my favorite show.
I know, Ben was Frank,
What?
and Michael and I were like the leaders of the chorus. Like I sang Yesterday Is Done, See the Pretty Countryside, and he sang Merrily We Roll Along. It was epic.
Is there a video of that?
Oh yeah, there's video of all of it.
We're gonna hang out.
And Michael and I did She Loves Me opposite each other.
Oh,
There's
wow.
a mega video of that. So I had done musicals in high school and stuff, and then I went overseas to train. And then in my final year, they did this thing where they like teach you how to audition. Like they should probably cover that. And so they taught us to audition for various things. And one of them was teaching us how to do musical theater audition. Should like that never happen to the straight actors? Do you know what I mean? It was like, this is a Xeroxed piece of sheet music, like very ridiculous. It's in this clear plastic. It was ridiculous. Anyway, I was like, I'm gonna sing Will He Like Me from She Loves Me, and I'm just gonna do my best. And the short version is like 8 weeks later, I was replacing Jill Pace in The Woman in White in the West End. I was 21.
They were like, this girl needs to do musicals.
The true thing that I learned from that is like, you can't run from your destiny. Like you can run, but you can't hide. And from there, I just stayed in London for 5 years.
Yeah, you're like Carmen Cusack. You're like an American girl who did like London for a while.
I ran into her a couple times, and
oh really?
Yeah, a couple auditions and stuff. I remember singing the chess duet with her at an audition once.
Oh wow!
And then I did Huddle for like 2.5 years, and then I did your favorite musical. I did Julie Jordan and Carousel.
How do you know that was my favorite musical?
Because I know you.
Oh, look at that! I do love my Carousel.
It's my favorite.
Oh.
And then I everything sort of was like came to an end in my life.
So what's somebody keeps saying it. Dream roll, dream roll, dream roll.
Dream roll.
Because you can do a lot.
Sure.
And you've done a lot, but like what now that people are
keep dreaming.
now that people are following your cat on Instagram and you have followers yourself and
Like, really? Is it like, what's my dream role for my cat? No.
What do you want to do? Somebody said carousel. Would you still want to do carousel?
I would love to do
parade. Somebody wants you to do parade.
I'd love to do parade. I'm just gonna say I do feel that Adam Cantor and I should provide parade.
Yeah.
I think we'd be really cute.
Yeah.
But my dream in the recent.
They said you and Adam singing All the Way to Time on his last vlog. I'm obsessed.
Thank you.
Yeah,
we were really, that was fun.
Putting it out there.
Yeah, we were just making our really pathetic bid. I think, at least now, like Eliza Doolittle is my dream.
Oh.
And I think it encaps. I've done it now sort of twice, but not here, and it encapsulates a lot of the things that I do, accents and my history with London and big singing and comedy and drama.
Now the problem with that role is that it's about 64 people's dream role.
I know, but
fancy people. Everybody wants to play that role, so you're gonna have to fight it out.
Well, I mean, I'm appropriately competitive, but it asked what the dream was.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
Yeah, it asked.
Yeah.
And then I also have some straight play dream roles too.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to cast me in Rosalind and As You Like It, or Yelena in Uncle Vanya, call me.
See, I knew you were fancy. Those are very fancy choices, right, Beth? Beth loves that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Got the hair for awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And now I really do, don't I?
Somebody wanted to know what would be the great squad name for the Men of Fiddler. They said they had a joke and I lost it. It was a while ago. Do you have a good squad name for
the boys? For the
boys?
husbands?
Yeah. Do they squad? That all the kids are squatting. Right?
Yeah.
When did that become a thing?
I know, but we call ourselves a sister
Somebody said
squad.
Alphaba, you would be awesome.
Thanks.
Have you ever sang Defying Gravity?
No.
Not even like at a party after a few?
No.
No, really?
No. I probably
Somebody
should
said
give
you
it
should
a
be
try.
Jasmine and Aladdin. See, these weren't the ones on your list.
Guys.
But see, you could
guys.
be Jasmine. I could see that. Why not? Get up on that
Yes.
magic carpet ride.
I mean, look, I'm open to suggestions.
Clearly.
I'm open to suggestions.
You're actually very open to anything they're saying. I love that. you're not. Yeah.
What's your craziest stage door experience?
How is Dressing Room 51?
Oh, we have so much fun.
Meg knows a lot about you.
Hi, Meg. Dressing Room 51 is... Oh, gosh. Thank you.
You are a goddess. Galinda said and Galinda's in Wicked. And Galinda said you are a goddess. You could play any role.
You guys are so nice.
That's her name before they make it. It's a plot.
I see what you've done. Dressing Room 51 is fantastic. Samantha and I are truly sisterly, and she teaches me how to have a good time, really, because I can be a bit serious sometimes, and she likes to keep it at a 10, and we have a blast.
I was afraid before I knew you that you were going to be super serious because you have this very fancy reputation, and then every time I see you, you're super fun.
Thanks.
So I feel like you're fighting against that image that I made up of you.
Yeah,
well.
Maybe. I mean,
were you super serious at one point?
I think I can kind of go back and forth. I think that's kind of maybe one of my things.
I'm glad you're fun now. I'm glad I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to tell the people? See, and literally she walked in here and she said, "Where's the machine? I want to play the fart sound." That's how fun she is. That's how fun. Any onstage mishaps? We got to go in a minute. But any onstage mishaps that you want to tell people about?
None of recollection.
Is your voice ever bad? Because your voice sounds super pretty.
Yeah, sometimes. We all have our bad days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any burning questions before we go?
Do I have any?
Or anybody?
Any burning questions? They just want to know onstage mishaps. They always want to know onstage mishaps. My hair does look pretty good right now, I will say.
Any advice for aspiring performers? I do.
Okay, what's your advice?
This is serious, but in my opinion, pursue excellence for its sake, and success tends to follow.
I'm running the sound machine.
Yay.
I think that's good advice.
Thanks.
Somebody said they're going to Starbucks. What do you want?
I'm good. I'm good.
I would like a large, just the large, like the
giant, the venti.
Trenta.
The Trenta? Is that a thing?
Yeah. The iced green tea, unsweetened, please.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's good. It's refreshing.
Yeah, yum.
We can go across the street.
Okay,
I think they're going to bring them. I think the order went through, so I think it's gonna show up.
Do you have any advice for aspiring young people?
I don't.
At all?
My advice would be to be creative and don't copy other people's stuff.
There's only one you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like you were saying about Eliza, like, if I'm one director's Eliza, that's what it is.
Right.
And so you can only be you, and you can't be anybody else, and just
be you.
keep
Be
being
happy to be you.
authentic. And another thing I would say is, and I've said this before, but I really believe this, that like success is not like a train station you pull into. That it's not about what you do, it's how you feel about what you do.
Look at that. You're full of advice. You know what? You sound like an educator. And rumor has it on Wikipedia that you actually are.
I actually just came from school.
See that?
I
You
just
do
came
so
from
much.
school.
You do so much. Thank you so much for being here. You can stop by any time.
I love it
You
here.
can always run the sound machine. We would love to have
Or
you.
to talk about our hair, which is, hold on. Oh, wait.
Thank you for that. I needed that. Okay, everybody, go see Fiddler.
Go see Fiddler.
The Broadway theater,
I'll
not
say
a Broadway theater, the Broadway theater. That's that big one.
The big one.
Yeah, the big one.
See
All
you
right,
soon.
and we'll see you
Bye.
tomorrow live at 5.